Hey friends, grab your coffee or your drink of choice and let's look at the books I'll be reading this May. So, my May TBR, I have a hefty stack. I have 11 books here to share with you. I'm probably not going to be able to get to all of these this month because I will probably mood read, might pick up some new books, might end up reading those before these type of deal. But this is kind of what I think I'll be in the mood for May and what I'm hoping to actually read. My first book is Spy Family Volume 9. I've already read the first 8 volumes. This is the newest volume that just came out like a month or 2 ago, I guess. And I'm really excited for what this has in store. And it's going to be a nice, easy, fast read whenever I might be in kind of a reading slump. Next, I have The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. And this book is a mystery thriller about a maid who has a maid living with a family, and the family's wife is acting really strange. I've heard a lot of really good things about this, so I'm just excited to actually finally read it this month. Next book is The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. I have not read any Ali Hazelwood books yet, but I'm very excited to read this one. I've had this on my TBR cart forever. Don't already happen to know what this is about. It's about 2 scientists. He is a professor and she's a grad student. It's a fake dating type of scenario, and so I'm very excited for this. My next one is a start of a new series. I have Deadly Education by Naomi Novik, and I'm really excited to start this series, this trilogy. I just think I'll enjoy it. Honestly, it's about, I know it's a kind of dark academia type of book. It's a fantasy. I believe it's set at a university or a school where there's people who have magic and they have to survive the school. Like, everybody, I guess, dies before graduation because of certain monsters type of deal. Very excited to start this and get into this trilogy. The next book I plan on reading for this May is The Murder on the Links by Agatha Christie. I'm going through all of Agatha Christie's novels and reading them. I love Agatha Christie, but I've not read all of her books yet, and so this is the next book in the list I'm reading off of. The next book I'm trying to read this May is In 5 Years by Rebecca Serly, and it's about a woman who has everything. She just got a job interview, she just accepted her boyfriend's proposal, and has a nice apartment, you know, XYZ, everything's fine and dandy until one morning she wakes up and it's 5 years in the future and she has a different, she's married to a different man, she has a different house, and her future is completely different than what she thought it would be. And she is in the future for that one day, and then she comes directly back, I believe, and then we just kind of go through that journey with her. And so I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be a very fun, it's a love story, but it's going to be a very fun coming to age story, I guess. Not like coming to age, but just thinking about the things that you actually want in life, how life might not turn out how you originally planned, but that might not be terrible or for the worse. It might actually be for the better, so I think it might have some really nice discussions about that. Keeping on with the romance type of vibe, this is a lot of romance. I don't normally read romance that much. I know there's only 2 so far, but this being my 3rd, but I normally don't read that much romance, so it's a little bit odd for me, but I think I'm just in a spring lovey mood right now. And my next book is the fine print. I'm really excited to start this trilogy, the Dreamland Billionaire series, and I'm so excited. It's by Lauren Asher. The first book is the fine print, and it follows Rowan and Zasha, and essentially what the series is about these 3 brothers who are the inheritors, or the guys who inherit the wealth of the man who owned Dreamland, thinking kind of like in comparison to Disney, and it follows their 3 love lives in the 3 different books. So I'm really excited about this. It looks like it's gonna be a really fun, fast read actually, and I love the little like graphics in it, and like the start of the chapters, it has like little roller coasters and little castles. The next book I plan on reading this May is Belladonna. This is a YA novel about a girl who has a relationship with death. So everybody who takes care of her, I guess, ends up dying or something of the sort. And it's very gothic vibes, and I'm very excited about this. This is a series, so I know that Foxglove, the 2nd book in the series, comes out this year. So I'm excited to dive on into this and, you know, get a start on this book. But this might actually be the most beautiful original printed book on the hardcover. Look at this, and all the end pages. And this is not a special edition. This is the just a normal edition. It's said that 5 belladonna berries are all it takes to kill someone. Yes. This next book, I am so excited. I cannot wait to read this book. I don't know why, I just have really high expectations for this. I think I'm actually going to absolutely love it. I think it's going to be a 5-star read, but it's called Before We Were Innocent by Ella Berman, and it's about 3 friends who go on a vacation in Greece for the summer, and only 2 of them return. So it's kind of a thriller mystery about 3 girls, and I just love those vibes. The summer vibes where there's a group of friends and then something occurs. It reminds me of We Were Liars, which I loved. It also reminds me of Reckless Girls as well, which I also loved. So I just really love those summer vibes with friend groups and people maybe getting killed off or something like that. I just love all the drama and the suspense. Just love that. So I'm very excited for this. Probably will be something I pick up very early on in the month. The next book I plan on reading is The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. I loved the Cruel Prince trilogy. I loved it so much. It's one of my 5-star series. I absolutely loved it. It's the first really books I've ever read fantasy-wise. So they really dipped my toes into fantasy, YA fantasy, all of that. And so I'm excited to continue the story and follow Oak's kind of journey now, and so I'm excited for that. Excited to be back in this world and these characters, and Holly Black's writing in this is impeccable. It's so easy to read and just be enthralled in the story. The last book I'm planning on reading is Tomorrow, Tomorrow, and Tomorrow. Right? Wait, did I say too many tomorrows? Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. 3 tomorrows. Anyway, it's by Gabrielle Zavine, and I'm excited to read this. It was a book of the month, book of the year last year. I think it won a few other rewards last year. I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I've heard it's kind of like a more unique story. So essentially it's about 2 game designers or video game designers, and it follows like their relationship. So I think it's gonna have a lot to do with just relationships in general, like family relationships, friend relationships, and that type of deal. Oh wow, I didn't realize that this story takes place over, I guess, 30 years. So it really goes into the depths of a relationship and these 2 people who developed this game together, and just 2 friends. Thank you all for joining me today and going through all the books that I plan on reading this May. What are you all planning on reading this May? Leave it down in the comments below. Thank you all for coming and watching my video. See you all next time. Bye!